Good morning, everybody. Let's see who's in the chat this morning. Good morning, Jabus. How are you, son? Swamp Picker. Good morning, Glenn. I know you're off to work in a minute. Good to see you in here this morning, Ty. Sandy, good morning. Vintage, good morning. How is everybody this morning? Everybody wake up to a bunch of sales and the world is just amazing. Sorry, I'm eating breakfast. Some good old grits and bacon. Uh, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. And for those that's like in our the old morning show group, uh, that is Greenlandic for good morning. Mr. Trump is on a roll, so we might need to start learning Spanish and Greenlandic. Uh, yeah, Todd, you could have
Yes,
said something. And welcome this morning to my faithful and loyal sidekick. And
I've
then
been sitting here in the waiting room and I'm just waiting for you to notice. You're more concerned about your grits than you
well,
are me.
I'm hungry. There's not been a good morning. Um, Good morning, Pink. If you actually looked at the thumbnail for this morning's show, it doesn't look like the happiest one. I woke up this morning to a message from the husband of one of my best friends in high school.
Morning, Mike.
He passed away this morning about 1 o'clock from a cerebral hemorrhage. And we were really, really good friends in high school. And after we went away to college and whatnot, we just lost, we just drifted apart, I guess you would say. Just a pitch, just a smidge, Javis, just a little bit. Um, he and Dale, his husband, had been out fishing. They live in Key West, or he lived in Key West. And they had gone out fishing yesterday and spent the day out on their boat. Their grandson was up for the weekend. And then they came home, and their daughter picked up the grandson. And then, everything was fine. And then he start Tony started talking about his head hurting, and they thought that he just got too much sun. And then they ended up by the time the ambulance could get to the hospital, which is not very far if you know anything about Key West, he'd already passed. So that's the and they had led a successful life. Like I said, they lived in Key West. Um, they had a nice boat. They had a good life. Um, but us that's on the top of the ground, and they're Tony's coming back to. They're going to bury him back here in Rock Hill, and at a family plot they have. So I'll probably see Dale at some point. But anyhow, are we making best? The question is, are we making best use of time? Because for people like Todd and myself, time is running out. Now, hopefully, because we're relatively healthy, we'll be one of those people that last to our 70s and 80s. excuse me, 80s and 90s, since Todd's already in the 70s. Um, so, that's 10 to 20 years. So are we? I don't. I goof off too much. Are we making best use of our time? So, sorry for the Debbie Downer this morning, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I had an uncle that actually had one too, James. So, Todd,
Yep.
did you get all that stuff you, do you make good use of your time and get all that stuff you picked up listed?
Uh, I for some reason that auction put scheduled pickups,
Oh, that's right.
and I couldn't get in yesterday or today. So tomorrow about noon is my time to do a pickup.
Right.
So yeah, I'm kind of anxious to get it because it looks like easy listers.
Right.
Uh, Probably 80% of it is new in retail packaging.
Right.
So all I got to do is take pictures and list it. I like listing stuff like that. It's when I get like an old typewriter that needs a little repair, or a lamp that's got light bulbs out or something, that slows me down.
Right.
Or a CB radio, got to take it out to the car and test it.
Do you have a CB radio in your car?
No, just when I take one out that I buy and list it. I sold one yesterday. So, yeah, good use of my time. I'm at the age where it doesn't really matter. If I waste time, that's I chalk that up to being old and retired mostly.
Well, it's not necessarily just the work part of it, the listing, the eBay, YouTubing, whatnot. Um, do you want to travel more? And you kind of put it off. Um, is there something that you wanted to take up? You wanted to take up interpretive dance, and you just put it off. Um, that's right. Uh,
I'm about done with my dancing career. I spent so many years on stage. I'm kind of tired of that.
good morning, Hank. I didn't. I don't think I said good morning to you. And Mike, good morning.
My,
Um,
my stage name was Spanky Pants.
because my mom is always saying, "Go while you can," because you might be like your daddy, and one day you just can't.
So
Good morning, chick.
I don't. It's obvious I don't work hard, or I would make a whole lot more money reselling than I do. But um, yeah, if I crushed 40 hours a week reselling, I'd probably double what I make.
And what would you do with that extra money?
I don't know. Probably let the kids inherit it. I don't know. Mr. Big. So I figure On the other hand, I do spend about 4 hours a day reselling, which if you drive to the golf course, play a 18-hole round of golf, you spent 4 hours. So actually, in my mind, I think I'm being more productive just doing the eBay thing instead of going to a golf course.
Right. Good morning, Chastity. Good morning, Scott.
Plus, it costs money to golf, so
Golf is expensive. Anything is expensive. Any kind of activity. Golf, scuba diving, snow skiing, water skiing, tennis. I mean, it all gets real expensive real fast, like. But, I can't remember exactly when Joni was diagnosed with her issue, but in 2010, Roberta was not supposed to be here. So, you know, I'm working towards getting her away from her job so we can travel more. 2018.
2018.
So, Joni was probably not supposed to be here in 2018. So we know how, and anybody else that's has been exposed to that, it's pretty definite. So, you know, I I golfed some, Jabus. I never golfed. Excuse me, golfed enough to have like a really nice set of clubs and stuff like that. It was more drinking beer and hanging out with my friends and losing $100 worth of golf balls. But my gaming could be the same thing. Even though I play a lot of free games or I get sent a lot of free games, um, that's a time killer, a big time killer. So,
Uh,
Chaz, did you by any chance happen to see that question I sent to you about uh, Printify? And if you didn't, here's the question. I created a texture, a clip art to go on the front of a shirt. And when they show it how it looks,
Chavis.
it's got like a white square behind it. Is that just because they're putting my texture down on top of it? Because it's supposed to have a transparency. And does that not? Did that? Will that not? Will that show up when they do the final print? When they actually print it out, or is that just because it's computers and that kind of stuff? Did that make any sense at all? But anyway, most people don't, Javis. But back when I was doing that, I was also working in an office all the time. So, anyhow, sorry to bring all the joyfulness of this show down to a solemn level, but okay. It just shows up as a white square behind it. All right. I'll go back in and check it. Thank you very much. What are you laughing about?
Beard. Uh, but yeah, I think of myself as I'm pretty darn productive for the amount of time I spend doing what I do.
Well, I was just asking, thinking about the whole
Um,
scope of your life. Are you spending too much? Not you particularly, but anybody. Do you spend too much time watching TV, playing games, Facebook? Facebook is a damn life suck.
right, Mike?
How old is your stepson now, Mike? That was good. If I just had have had time to, um, if I had just had enough time to scramble some eggs, go with it. I tell my kids everything's right now is headed towards Oliver. Um, so
So I don't know that I would change a lot. I wish reselling wasn't so junky, but that's the way I do it. I'm a junky reseller. But I've always been that way, and even
you
my
know,
oldest son comes in and goes, "Dang, Dad, you can't even walk through there."
tell him there's the door. Go tell your mother hello, goodbye. There's the door.
But I always come back with the same thing. But that pile of crap makes money. And he goes, "Okay."
you might get a little something out of it if your mother don't spend it all after I kick off.
He thinks I'm a hoarder. Probably thinks I'm a hoarder worse than Gwen does.
Yeah, crappy service. Good morning, Mr. Buttcrap. Uh, so anyhow, what's everybody?
Kind
How's everybody's sales? Let's get on to the reselling part.
Mine are crappy because I've been spending too much time on surgeries and funerals and everything else going on. So my sales are reflected in the amount of, I'm not down a ton. Let me see.
Good morning, Amy.
My sales for the year to date, same period last year. Last year at this time, it wasn't great. I'm down 2% over the same period last year, which is not good because last year at this time wasn't all that great. But I do a lot better in the summer because I get a bunch of good stuff at garage sales to pad in with the other stuff.
Right.
So maybe I can work my way out of this sales slump. Let's see. I need to hit. So if I'm going to do, if I'm going to do 100 $100,000 in sales for the year, my 90-day total always needs to say at least 25 grand, and right now it's 21.5. So that's where I'm at. I'm behind,
You,
but I blame it on how much time we spent
well,
going
you
to
know,
physical therapy and
you can only do um, you can only do so much when you're dealing with illness and your wife's anybody well like her knee surgery. You've got to do a lot of more stepping and fetching for her, and
but I'm thankful for reselling. Had the plumbers come out yesterday and they charged me $483.
oh,
And lucky that it wasn't the pipes up inside the concrete,
right,
or that would have been thousands. Anyway, uh, but
well,
because of reselling, I just got out my checkbook, wrote them a check, said, well, it's a good thing I'm a reseller because I would have to scrounge to come up with $483 if all I tried to live on was my teacher retirement and my Social Security.
right. Um, I got a question. I was closing out a bunch of.
No, there's a lawn sprinkler irrigation in my yards, and it started leaking real bad a couple of years ago. So actually about 10 years ago. So I just quit using it. But the pipe that went into the sprinkler system, that's what started leaking. And so Gwen didn't.
Could you not hear it outside?
It it wasn't a huge leak.
Well, I was just wondering because you could hear it inside, and I was
Yeah,
wondering.
it was weird. You could hear it inside a little bit, but you couldn't hear it out there.
Right.
Of
Before.
course, outside you got cars driving down the street, and you got the wind blowing some, and this birds chirping and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, if you got right when you got right down by the ground where it was leaking, yeah, you could hear it. But
God,
it got pretty swampy out there.
did it. I got a question. I was closing. I've got all these tabs open, and I was was closing some of them, and I knew there was reason this one was open. Um, what does this? See that? That's a half ounce 999 skull. Hang on a minute. Let me get it all expanded out. The skull cast bar silver. Does that mean anything?
Um, there's a community of folks on YouTube that melt silver and pour it into their own designs.
Right.
So hit the next picture on that one.
Okay. Hang on.
So no, that's just pour marks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's just
It's just like
so
if I was pouring my own half ounce 99 bars of silver and had a cat down here. And I mean, that's basically what it is. It's just like,
Is that a skull he's got down there? I
yeah,
can't tell what that is.
yeah. It says skull, cast, bar, silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got two skulls on there with crossbones. Yeah, he just making his own silver bars out of scrap silver, I guess.
Right. Current price on that is. Let me go back over here. I need a tech person. Oh, no, that's not what I want to close that. Okay,
Tom,
$34 for a half ounce.
if Tom poured silver, his little logo would be a pineapple, right, Beard?
Shut up, Beard. Anyway, $34 for a half ounce.
That's what's bid. That's not what it's.
Well, that's what I know. That's the bid price. Plus,
Shoot, silver was going stupid money at our recent auction. People were paying $110, $120 for a single ounce of silver, and I was like, and the price of silver backed up some this morning. It went down to like 81.
right.
So I'm like, you're paying $30 to $40 more per ounce than its current price. Craziness.
Yeah, there's buyer's premium in there too, and that's over in Maiden, Jabus. If you want to head that direction.
I mean, that's a good price for a half ounce of silver right now, but it should go up to at least 45 or 50. And then the crazies come out and they bid it up to 60.
Well, see, that's just it. I see like 6 quarters from, um, the 60s, the 50s, and the 60s that are 90% silver, and they're going for some crazy money.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess I'm just not smart enough to figure out why they would spend twice as much to buy it.
Jabez, I just spent $800 with high bid Sunday.
What
But
did you buy?
it's a local. We had this talk yesterday.
Okay, that's who you bought it through. I thought you were buying it through.
Well, it's a local auction, but they use high bid for their
Okay.
processor, that type of thing. Sadie, where you been? Man, I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks.
Somebody's been sick and he's actually had to work.
I'm about to take Sadie out of my will because he isn't hanging around enough lately.
Chaz has got she's hired a hacker to cause him to be blocked from anything that, like YouTube morning shows, anything where he can build up relationship with you because she wants it all. Hank. Lag is not a problem. Nobody knows who he is, so she can just have him terminated and nobody will miss him.
Chastity just dibbed Larry's cut of my will.
Yeah, that's it, Chaz. That's it. Take it all. You're a lot cuter. And you love your dad more than Larry or Lag, right? But
Speaking of lag, where's he at this morning? I
I
guess.
thought I saw him pop in here somewhere. This
Oh, did he?
probably grown up talk was probably just too much for him. He had to go back to his
Lag number
routine.
9. Lag, you got a new channel?
I think that's just how they, like Mr. Sadie is Mr. Sadie 123, Chaz is 987.
He changed his thumbnail
Logo.
again.
He's watching you.
It's like an eyeball with a smiley face on it.
Um,
Looks a little bit like a minion with a single eye, you know.
right. I love the minions. Okay. One. 90% silver half is currently $13.34. One. So you
What?
got to multiply that three for this auction. Uh,
But you won't see the. You're
I'm just,
talking about prices that before the auction ends. That's
yeah.
not going to be what it is.
I'm just doing something here. Talk amongst yourselves.
See, this is a waste of my time. I could be spending time making listings instead. I'm on this show watching you type crap.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Uh,
No, I mean,
an average circulated one is $31.94 according to Coin Study, and that's just the value of the coin, right? Uh,
$50 has about I want to say a little over about 35% of an ounce of silver. Yeah, we're a waste of time, but we're adorable. See,
yeah, that's right.
look at this adorability right here.
Uh, there's point 0.3. Well, that's a quarter. Oh, that's a half dollar. Okay. 0.36 of an ounce. Current silver bullion value $29.80. So,
Boats on the ground.
pardon me.
Like says, boats are on the ground in Iran. 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 Adorable like a hemorrhoid.
So I guess, like you said, there's 2 days. There's 2 days and 10 hours before it closes. Uh, so right now it's a fairly decent return, but it's going to go crazy beforehand. I picked up several gold 10 karat rings yesterday. Raw weight is a little over an ounce into the vault. It went. See, that's what I do too, Davis. I'm not worried about me. It just goes into the safe.
I try to sell my anything that isn't bullion because I don't know, like jewelry.
Right.
Jewelry's worth more than its melt value usually. Just because somebody will want to wear it around, you know,
Yeah.
and they will pay up for that.
I just throw all that crap into the Ziploc bag and it's stuck in the safe. You know, it's it's the kids. Or if Roberta wants to, after I'm gone, if she wants to move on to a cruise ship, she can sell off this crap and move. Good morning, M. Hope you're doing good this morning.
Yeah, Felix is all right. He's been fussing about um, America attacking Iran, but where he lives, they're far away from the conflict.
Good morning. Is that Johan? Johanna's? I'm sorry. We have a friend that I never can get her name right. I just call her JoJo now. Good morning. Um, I don't, I don't know. If I pick it up cheap, I just throw it in a daggum Ziploc bag, and because Roberta doesn't wear jewelry.
Hey, M. Philip,
I,
are we getting crab rated?
I don't know.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Uh, one of the things that caught me. Did I close that out? There it is. No,
Is
that's it. Okay, that's it.
did International Stacker finish his morning show?
I don't.
I watched some of it.
I should really watch it because I would like to be more in tune with silver. Um,
Bum, bum.
Todd,
Yes. What'd you say? Did you
I,
ask a question?
I'm getting ready to. Would you buy this?
What about? Oh, we are getting rated. Bam! How y'all doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Thank you for popping in.
morning. Good morning.
Uh,
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the most boring old geezer show on the internet.
it, it runs neck to neck with this guy named Silverhair Stacker. Um,
All right. Very cool.
would you? Crap.
Would I buy a UTG and Blackhawk vest
Yeah.
and an Uncle Mike's holster?
Wait a minute. 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 Wait a minute.
Sure. Why not? Nobody's even bid on it yet.
No.
The auction doesn't close for 3 days. What do you?
I know, but would you? Is that something you would bid on?
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know anything about Uncle Mike's holsters or any of that kind of crap. Just the vest is what I was looking at.
Yeah. Buy them and resell them. But I mean that'd be a bargain at $5. That's probably $60 worth of resale, maybe more.
Amongst both of them, I mean, all of it together.
Yeah, it may be closer to $100 worth of value there to resell. So if you could get it for $20 or less, you'd be doing good. Crab Nation, welcome in, welcome in.
The thing that caught my eye, though, if I can find it,
Look
is that one thing I don't
at
like
that.
about high bid is
That
that
one's got some fish on it. James Moore, he's got some fish.
it.
Lots of crabs. What do we do? Well, we sell stuff on eBay and then we buy gold and silver with it. But bam!
Okay. Since we're having show and tell this morning, That
Is that a
pile of
good
quarters
shoot? I remember when quarters were $2 a piece at the coin shop.
is selling a quarter. It's $10.03, and there's 34 of them. So your bids are going to be times 34.
Right.
And just so if anybody wants to
So the
look at what
bidding
I'm
is
looking at,
$340 right now.
yeah.
Lag. Now he's doing the crab dance. Canterbury crab
Good
circle.
morning, everybody. Thank you for popping in.
Hold
So,
crabs, hold.
like I said, that's the. I posted a link somewhere. I think it just went scrolling by. Um, I guess everybody thinks they're sitting on a gold mine right at the moment because people like the crabs and Mr. Todd. Y'all just buy everything silver and gold.
And this is getting into the groove. She went with the fish.
The fish. Uh,
Little little goldfish there for her.
oh, that's my sticky note. I lost the tab.
The crab
Uh,
raid is on. That
anyway,
is very nice of International Stacker to bring his bring his crew over to visit us on the regular.
yeah,
What
yeah.
did Beard said something there? What
And
is it?
this is no stranger to crabs.
Oh, okay.
Boy, Beard, you know she will jump in. Um,
So
and this will get in her car and she will drive through blizzard snows to Alabama and whoop your butt.
yeah, Mike remembers when silver quarters at the coin shop were $1 a piece.
But you know,
Shoot, I remember in 1965, 1966, I was in junior high school, and people were saying then, you know, you ought to save your silver coins out of your change because it's going to go up in price, and it did. But if I'd, you know, you could have in 65, 66, you could have gone down to the bank and just got rolls and rolls of quarters and dimes and stuff, and gone through them and picked out the silver ones, 64 and
yeah.
earlier. And if you'd kept all that until now, of course, that's a long time ago.
And a quarter was worth a lot more money if you're
That
talking
was
about quarters. It
that
was
was
worth a
60
lot more
years
money than they
ago,
are now.
right?
Um, but how many soda pops have I bought with quarters or dimes? That I paid
Kevin remembers when there was pennies.
$3. Yeah, Kevin. I
Yeah,
spent $3
the
for a
grocery
50-cent can of
stores
corn.
and even Dollar General, they're rounding to the nickel now.
Yeah.
We want silver and we want it now.
We'll go out and buy some. Go out and buy some.
Yeah, I've got a metal detector. It's pretty good exercise, walking around and you get a hit and dig and yeah.
It is. I mean,
So sody pop. Yep.
yeah, pop. My friends say, "Where the hell are you from?" I'm gonna stop and get a pop. Y'all want one? When did you move to New Jersey?
I'm a stacker.
Um, I've learned more about silver and gold and have spent a lot of money because of Todrick,
Do
the
what?
silver hair stacker.
You bought some just because I encouraged you?
Well, because I really hadn't looked at it. I was not. I'm more into the dirt kind of person than I am the stuff like that.
But I'm glad. Bet you're glad you bought some because when you bought it, it was a whole lot less than now.
Yeah, it's worth a lot of money now.
When
uh,
did silver started really going up around September, October 2025, right?
right.
So, yeah,
I'm from North Carolina, Grunts.
30 ounces of silver and 20 grams of gold. I have a little more than that.
Yeah, it's only worth money if you sell it.
Yeah, I'm from Texas. Queen City Pickers from Scotland? No, he's not.
No, I'm from Charlotte, which is the Queen City of North Carolina.
So the big increase was in December. When I look at sold listings of silver stuff on YouTube and they track it back 90 days, it was quite a bit cheaper back then.
I haven't been to Scotland, Josh, but it's on my to-do list.
Grunts wants to see some silver. What time's it getting? Yeah,
You're on the East Coast. You're near the East Coast, right?
you want some show and tell, Crab Nation? Let's see what I can come out with here.
Yeah, I'd have to go dig out stuff out of the safe, and it's behind everything else. Honestly, I wish I had bought more. Uh, oh. There has never been a Queen Cincinnati. There has been a Queen Charlotte. Pinehurst. Dang, there's a lot of North Carolinians that's collecting silver. But that's because we don't know what our government's going to do. Our state government's going to do it. So you got to get it while you can. Uh, Good morning, Kate. Oh, David's from up there where the posh people go to golf. Shut up, Scott. They don't. These people don't know me. Uh, okay, that's kind of creepy sound in there. So let me throw a little quick thing in here. My wife and I like to cruise. And for those that don't cruise, there used to be a thing on cruise ships where people would get like the magnetic pineapples, and they would turn them upside downwards and they stick them on their door. That meant you were swingers. Okay, I never did that because I would not. I will not get in a swimming pool, a hot tub, super slide, nothing on a cruise ship when you got 3,000 people there that you don't know. Uh, we so I'm not going to be cohabitating with people that I don't know. So that's what that's all about. Okay, hang on a second, Todd. Do it again. Okay, Todd's got some silver here.
Just so we have something to look at while we're yakking. This is the most recognized silver bullion in the world, right? Silver eagles. They're fun to. Good to have.
Now, are those solid or as solid as silver can get, or is that?
No, they're hollow on the inside.
No,
What are you
I mean,
talking
you know,
about?
they're not like got a lead interior in it. Those are
It's silver, Tom.
okay.
Why would I buy something that has lead on
You
the
know what?
inside?
I had to convince you that you could not buy. How many of you people from the silver and gold community
Good grief.
bought your silver and gold from Timu? Because I'm telling you, it ain't real. At a dollar, at a
Oh,
dollar
they
and 50 cents a coin.
they probably know that. Well, that's a slicked out Morgan, huh?
Yeah, that is. That's been used a lot.
I got carried around in somebody's pocket up next to their other change. This one's in better condition.
What year is that
That's
from?
this. These are probably 1921s. They made a bunch of 1921 Morgans. Yeah, I think all these Morgans are 21s, but they're still Morgan silver dollars.
$100 coins.
Let's see, a dollar coin, a dollar silver dollar has 0.713 ounce of silver, right? Isn't that right?
I think that's
Somebody
what I'm.
correct me if I'm wrong. Then I got some fun silver. This was the Zombucks. Anybody buy Zombucks in the Crab Nation? This is called a Mortuga. It's where they zombified a turtle. It's a fun
Yeah,
series to collect.
you showed us those. Those are cool. That $1 from 1923. Is that what you said it was? Is worth like
1921.
okay. Well, I said 20. Okay. Well, let's just change that to one. Put it right underneath.
1923 would be peace dollars. But
$1 in 1921 is worth $18.17 today.
if you melted it,
No, that's just $1. Whether it's $1 in pennies, in a grain of sand, just using the inflation.
so in 2016 on the Discovery Channel, they had what they called a Shark Week
Uh-huh.
silver round.
Oh, that's pretty.
And so you got the Discovery Channel logo, and then on the other side, Shark Week. So they made. So I got a little stack of those, about 8 of them, and they came from government.com
Right.
in little flips. So I picked up some of those back in 2016.
You used to could buy like off the TV the Franklin Mint collection of silver coins from the Bahamas and whatnot. Were they? Was there any value to them at all except
Do what? Say
you
that
used
again.
to could buy like it was like the coins of the Bahamas because I think I've got one or two around here somewhere.
Yeah, a
Uh,
lot of those are made out of sterling. They were made by oh Franklin Mint made those. Let's see. Let's see. What's a Shark Week?
uh,
2016.
grants years ago, back several years ago when Timu first came along. It came. It's the gold coins and the gold bars and the silver bars came up, and I was reading through because I'm thinking, a buck and a half for a silver bar. That ain't right. So I started reading the descriptions, and there were people that said, "What did you expect?" Because people were saying it was fake. It wasn't even real silver or real gold. And you read down further, through the comments, and it was like, "What did you expect for $1.25? Are you that stupid?" I mean, people were harsh. But
So,
yeah,
so yeah, the Shark Week coins they're just worth the silver value.
nothing extra special. They're cool though.
They've made all kinds of different uh, stuff out of silver coinage. You remember that show, uh, the oh the Pawn Stars? You remember Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
They bought a bunch of silver one time, and they had a coin made up from a private mint that had a picture of Grandpa on it. You know, the old guy.
Bye, bye, Chaz. Have a great one. Thanks for stopping by. Uh,
I don't have any Norfeds. I don't think. I may have a Norfed here or there.
um,
Let's see what was in this tube.
see, as I mentioned, I was a cruiser. We're cruisers. I'm surprised that like Carnival hasn't come out with a silver coin because if you've been on a cruise ship, they're hustling the hell out of everything on a cruise ship. Why they haven't come up with a collector series of silver coins for the cruise ships? Because there would be people that would buy them because they collect anything.
So this is a Zombug spoof
Right.
on the African elephant coins. And then they got the apocalypse symbol on the back, reverse. It was just a fun series to collect.
Well, that's just it. It's a zombie. Everybody was into everything zombie, so why not benefit from it?
Yeah, they were pretty much out when Walking Dead was out.
Yeah,
It was just a fun series to collect.
I don't remember an old man coin.
That's the old man coin. That's what they called the Pawn Stars
Uh,
uh,
oh,
old guy. He was the
the
old man.
the grandfather or the
But no, I don't have one. Yes, the zombie coins are all 999 fine.
or Todd wouldn't have it. He's
Yeah, I
not gonna
mean
waste his money on.
it's good bullion. Plus, you get a little bit of fun making a collection out of them.
Yeah,
I mean, they were a little over. They had a pretty large premium on them.
thank you, Grunts.
They were put out by. I do not have the Rifleman silver out.
So let me get a clarification here because I'm ignorant on this kind of stuff. And shut up, guys of the regular channel. A round is a coin, but it's
Like
not
the
really a
Slave
coin.
Queen series. I don't have any of those.
So that's what you call instead of a coin, you call it a round.
Yeah, if it's not made by if it doesn't have a government minting on it,
Right.
um, like the Shark Week coins, they will not have They were not minted by a government mint. It's a private mint.
And you can't use those for. You can't spend them unless somebody knows what they've got there. They say, "Oh, okay, here's 99 cent. You get that dollar coin. Here's your penny change." And then when then they take a dollar bill out of their wallet and put it in there and stick the round in their uh, pocket. Yeah, beard, beard. Y'all be nice. I've got some intellectual, learned people here. Uh, coin is government, round is private. Okay,
Right.
I've learned something today.
Anybody can build a mint and mint rounds,
Right. Okay.
but you can't put a dollar amount on them.
Well, I have a little silver. Okay, a round. So I guess that would be it because it's probably 20 million years old. The
Robert has
material in it.
what's
Uh,
my oldest silver? I think I've got a couple of those denarius coins that were minted in
have a good day,
like,
Grunt.
like 200 AD. Other than that, it would probably be the older Morgan dollars. Um,
We appreciate y'all popping in.
I've got like a 19 those 20 franc coin, those 20 franc gold coins. Some of those go back to the early 1900s.
Right. Well, that's what I said a while ago, Josh. You know, just looking at coins, quarters from the 60s. Um,
By Jabez.
by Jabe. How much money has people spent because that coin was actually worth more than the 25 cents?
Pug's got some ancient Roman coins. Yeah,
See, I think that would be cool.
they
You
are
know what?
cool.
In my mother's safety deposit box is a gold coin, and it's a real gold coin because I had it checked out. That
I,
came off of. You remember the ship down in the Caribbean that they had the big to do about? Uh, the
I'm on
family that was.
Discord, but it's only with Flippin' Ain't Easy channel.
Um, no, I don't have a Discord channel for this show. But anyway, I bought a. I was in Florida and I bought one of the coins
This is Tom Show lag.
again.
Don't fuss at me. Our sound effects are like dogs barking and washing machines running and
I don't do all that crude stuff that the bearded picker does because I have grown ups coming to my channel.
that's right.
I know I'm on everybody's hate list now, but
But yeah, I need to get a sound effects board like Primo Chemo does. He's got it cool.
I have a mind lab medical.
Cool.
Cool. That is. See, well, y'all kind
Hi,
of a little bit
Rob.
older than we are over here. And American Indians didn't use coins. Um,
Wampum.
that's like when we went to Australia in '98. It was like going to another state because they were actually younger than our country is. I mean, there was we've got older buildings than they do. Uh,
Yeah, silver pug. I got on a kick a few years ago, separating out the pre-83 copper pennies from the zinc ones. I filled up several boxes of them. They're just sitting in. They're just sitting in there now. Dun, dun.
It's
What are copper pennies selling for now? Wasn't it 83 when they switched to zinc? Old swords and crowns. That'd be good. So copper pennies are worth 4 cents. So it was worth keeping them.
yeah. I
But
think I got
they'll just sit in there. I'll never trade them in probably.
I think I got 20 pounds of them that my father-in-law gave me.
1982 was the last year of the copper pennies.
Yeah, it is. Um, Lag, you are a young pup or an old bitch, one or the other. Good morning, Dougie. How's things in the socialist state of California? Um, anyway, I've got to get out of here. Thank you, people, all you fine fellows and ladies from over in the silver and gold stacking world. I appreciate it. It's been very interesting because I like learning about stuff that I don't know about, except for Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff. Tangible stuff I like to know about: dirt, silver, gold, that type of thing. Um, so
RJDN wants to know where you are.
me, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. New Hampshire. Can you speak Southern up there? Uh, I've been through New Hampshire. That's about it.
Up and everywhere, man.
That's good, Javis. That's good. Uh, for you new to the channel, folks, lag. We don't know what lag is. Lag is either a 19-year-old teenager boy or a 46-year-old mother of four. So that's what that's all about. So anyway, I got to go. Y'all have a great day. Todd, thank you for coming in here with me. Look for Todd. You folks look for Todd's channel on Friday. If you want to really slum it, uh, and yes, you can go further south than my channel. Uh, check out the Bearded Picker tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, US of A. Back on my channel on Thursday, and Todd's on Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. John, really? Y'all are harsh. Y'all are not nice at all. So anyway, have a great day. Thank you again. Thanks for everybody. Todd, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for
Oh,
coming, Crab
oh, wait a
Nation.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute,
Everybody
wait a
else.
minute. Let me back up here. Scott doesn't do a Wednesday show anymore. Not for a while. He's taking a hiatus. Unless that's changed, Scott. Say so real fast, like. If not, are you going to do a show tomorrow? Because I got to
Uh,
talk.
um, yeah, if Beard doesn't want to do one, or if you don't want to do one,
If you want to do it, do it.
okay. We got to have our 8 o'clock show.
Okay. Well, actually, 9 o'clock, but that's a side point. That's
All right. If you're interested, we'll be on
Todd show tomorrow, if not on Bearded Pickers. So y'all have a great one. Bye.